Okay. This is really just a test, but we shall see what happens. And I'll just go ahead and do a collective reading. And we will see how this works. Bring a little juniper. Cleanse the space here. It is my intention to bring through the message that best serves anyone who comes across this reading, to help lead them down their highest vibrational path forward. I call in my guides and guardians and my highest self to help me interpret this message. All my guides of truth and love, please assist me in this reading to bring forth the message that will lead you down your highest vibrational path forward. Okay, so I wonder if this will help. Let's see. I think, darn, I can't use my microphone because it's not adaptable. Okay, that doesn't matter. All right. Which deck should we choose? Kind of feeling. Okay. Okay. Put that in there. Too many characters. Let's see. I'll try that. Perfect. I wish I knew how to do all the fun stuff on here, but I don't. So, okay. I'm looking for a specific deck here. Yes, here we go. Okay. Okay. What message needs to come through for the collective right now that will best serve them down their highest vibrational path forward. Okay. So we've got the Four of Wands in reverse, which tells me that something that was stable is losing its stability at this point in time. And there may be a lot of illusions involved. Um, it feels like um, just being unsure of which direction to go and feeling like you can see many different paths and many different possibilities, but not being sure which one is the right one to go down. Um, and definitely some things are not going to be what they seem when this card comes into play. Um, so, yes. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse here. So it's like something that you're juggling. It's almost like you're juggling multiple things and you something falls. Like you can no longer juggle these two things. I definitely feel like this has to do with some romantic relationships for a lot of you. Um, let's see, what else can we clarify here? Okay, so we've got the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. So it looks like something was moving pretty quickly and it felt like there was a lot of momentum, but then it's like it just fizzled out. Like the matchstick just blew out, basically. It's almost like it seemed like a sure thing, but it wasn't a sure thing. What else? Okay, so the Eight of Swords in reverse here. It feels like the blinders are definitely coming off. Maybe you felt like you didn't have the ability to move before, but now, and you couldn't quite see everything that was around you, but now those blinders are coming off. And with the Page of Wands here, you may be receiving a message. And also, the pages are the most powerful manifestors in the deck. So, with this, it feels like there's a potential for a passionate new start here. But I don't believe that it's what you thought it was going to be. It's not coming from the direction that you thought it was going to come from. Okay. Ooh, we have the lovers here. So that can also be a big choice, big paradigm shift here. Getting your wish. What have you been wishing for? Okay. And then if there were any injustices, those are going to come to light, and eventually those things will be balancing out. But at this point in time, it just kind of shows like something wasn't quite right. There was something that um how do I want to put it? It's just like wherever there was an injustice, it's going to end up coming to light, basically. Um, okay, let's see. I wonder if yes, definitely. Go ahead and ask a question. This is still an experiment, so I'm not even seeing that anybody's here in the room, um, but I see you here in the comments, Rachel. So yes, definitely go ahead and ask a question. We'll see what comes up here. And while I'm waiting for you to post your question, I'm just going to burn a little bit more juniper here. Just kind of clear out the messages from before. Hi, yes, silly. Yes, so I have Rachel up first. Rachel, go ahead and post your question, and then looks like Silly Billy, you are next after that. So yes, definitely. Go ahead and post your questions in the comment section here, and I will pull some cards for you. Okay, Rachel, what are Dee's current feelings for you? What are Dee's current feelings for Rachel? They're not in contact. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Five of Wands to start here. So there's definitely some conflict going on, and it feels like they're just kind of working. They're working on things, maybe working on themselves and focusing on their work. But it feels like they felt like they were kind of fighting an uphill battle. And it was just like they're just trucking through the sludge, um, and it feels like they kind of no longer want to um, put effort into something that feels like it's just stressful. But we do have the Ten of Swords in reverse here, so it feels like this may be a cycle to repeat itself. It feels like the cycle's not over. You'll probably see them coming back around, and if you were to reach out to them, I feel like it definitely like I said, it would not be over, but it feels like there's quite a bit of conflict, and it feels like um, they really just want to focus on things that are stable and focus on things that they can help grow. Because, like I said, it just felt like they were like trekking uphill through the mud, and it was very difficult. So, it's like those are their feelings for you. So, with that knowledge, you could definitely probably make it a little bit easier, for that communication to happen, if you so choose. So, all right, let's see. Um, Sabine, yes, you may be added. So next we've got Silly Billy. Go ahead and post your question here. And Sabine, you are next in line. You're welcome, Rachel. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I'm a man asking about a lady named Xanthi. Is there a future between me and Xanthi? Okay, Silly Billy. Is there a future between you and Xanthi? That's a beautiful name. Okay. Is there a future between you and Xanthi? Interesting. Okay. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the upright. So it looks like the tables shifted not in the favor of the relationship. And it feels like when you're holding on so tight, like, that analogy, like when they say, like, if you hold on to the sand so tight, it'll just slip through the cracks of your hands. It kind of feels like that, like it feels very restricted, and like you just wanted to hold on so tight to it. And I feel like she may have felt like she didn't like that restriction. So then we've got the Queen of Swords coming up, where it just kind of like cuts out the BS. But we do have the Ten of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck here. So this tells me that this could be a cycle to repeat itself. And so the advice that I would give to you would definitely be not to hold on so tight, to let things flow and move the way that they naturally would want to move, so that she doesn't feel like she has to just like cut off all ties and be done with the situation, because whatever was going on, she was uncomfortable, and she wanted to be done with the situation. So I do feel like there's hope for things to come back around, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. There's hope for things to turn in your favor. And with this tells me that like the cycle's not quite over. Like there's a difficulty in accepting that the cycle is over. So I think you definitely have a shot for things again, but that's the advice I would give to you, is to not hold on quite so tight and make things be exactly what you want them to be, and allow things to be what they're meant to be. So that's what I got for you, Silly Billy. And okay, let's see. Sabine, yes. What question? Go ahead and post your question for me here, Sabine. I feel like just sending a Reiki pop out here to those that have asked questions before. Just sending you so much love and helping you find your way down your highest vibrational path forward. Okay. Why does Ralph change his behavior with me? Detach. Don't understand. Okay. Why has Ralph changed his behavior with Sabine? Why is he acting detached? Why has Ralph changed his behavior? Okay, so right off the bat, I got a lot of swords energy. We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. And it was the Eight of Swords that was trying to come out. So it feels like he's definitely in his head a lot. Like there's a lot of mental aspect to this. Like he's feeling confused, feeling just like his mind is stopping him from moving forward. Um, but we also got the Strength card in the upright and the Star card in the upright. So what the Strength card says to me is connect, like balancing out the head and the heart. And like a lot of the times when you've got all this like mental confusion, it's like you want something, your heart wants something, but your mind is giving you all these reasons not to move forward with it. And so I feel like that's definitely what needs to happen. And I feel like um you as like a mirror to the situation, if you can really get in there and balance out your head and your heart and make sure that they're aligned as you're moving forward, that's going to reflect in how he's reacting with you. And with the Star card here, this kind of shows that like the thing that you're wishing for is not unattainable, but it's not close. Like it's far away. It's going to take some work and it's probably going to take some time. So in the meantime, for you, just making sure that you're getting really balanced, that's going to make you much more attractive to him. I don't see another person in this reading like being the issue. It feels like just a lot of other stuff, just a lot of whatever kind of back and forth there may be. It there's something stopping him, something mentally just like uh, blocking him from being able to move forward. Um, but yeah, I definitely feel like there is potential for things to move forward in a way that you would like to see it move forward, um, with these two major arcana cards coming up. But I feel like the power that you have is in it being the reflector and adjusting like your head and heart. Um, and then you'll see a difference coming from that other side there. So I hope that helps you, Sabine. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to send you another little Reiki pop. Sending you so much love. I hope this situation turns out for you in the way that you would hope for it to. But either way, I hope that you move forward down your highest vibrational path forward and find the happiness that you deserve. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Anybody else wants to pop in and ask any questions? I'd be happy to pull some cards for you. Let's see. And while we wait for that, I'm going to just check out. I'm going to open up some other decks and see if any of those would like to come forward today. Sometimes we get more messages with more decks, huh? I would love to pull a card from this deck, the Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. Since everybody usually wants to know about love, let's pull a collective card. Notes from the Universe. Is the most important information to come through for the collective here, and those that will come across this message in the future. Love doesn't have to mean near. Some are better loved at a distance, for a while away. Oh, for a while anyway, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. That definitely speaks to that star card that came through. AG the Goat. Yes, you may ask a question, please. I would love to pull a card for you. What does Spirit and guides want me to know about Letitia? All right. What does Spirit want AG to know about Letitia? Okay. So right away, you've got past lives coming in the reverse. So there was some sort of negative experience to that and connection from your past life with Letitia. We've got this card, schizophrenia. Basically like showing that like just being like teetering on the edge of two different situations. This feels a bit unsafe. Okay. Yes. And then we've got turning in the reverse. So so what this is telling me is that it may be difficult for you to turn in and and see like what's truly going on here. But if you can do the inner work, you will find that connection. um and you've got courage at the bottom of the deck here. um and this really goes to show that if you do the inner work, um like you will be rewarded for it. But sometimes when we are unwilling to look in and see these things, um, that's when the cycles repeat. So um, yeah, definitely do the inner work, and you will definitely be rewarded for it. I know that's not necessarily the answer that people want, um, but that's what we're getting here, and Spirit's here to tell the truth. So, all right, and see. If you're still here and you would like to ask a question, you're more than welcome. And if not, that's not a problem. Um, yes, yes. And it's winter time, so it's the best time to do shadow work for sure. Mm. AG, I want to send you a Reiki pop if you're willing to receive it. Just sending you so much love. And I hope for you to just find your way down your highest vibrational path forward. Thank you so much for being here. Spirit is always with you. You are never alone. Sometimes we have to move into those dark spaces, but that's where the gems lie, and that's where you're going to find your greatest gifts. Thank you so much for being here. All right, watered woman. Yes, yes, you may ask a question, please. Did the people who stole my info open a utility account in my name? Ooh. You're so welcome, AG. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Watered woman. Did the people who stole her info open a utility account in her name? All right, so you got the marrying maiden, a compromising situation, subordination, succumb to seduction, manipulation, low self-esteem. We're just going to go through these cards first. Sorry, it's so bright to see. And then we will interpret them a bit more. Okay. And then you've got the well in reverse, seeking truth, wisdom, insight, intuitive knowing, return to the source, getting to the bottom of things. And that did come in the reverse. And then we've got contemplation, gaining overview, detached observation, increased understanding, solitude, integration, thorough reflection. Okay. So with the married maiden, she's in chains and she's not moving forward. So it's like they've restricted your ability to move, and it feels like there's a fear of actually, like, going in, like, your intuition knows exactly what's going on here, but there's a fear of diving down and getting into the bottom of it. Um, but you will end up finding out you will end up getting to the bottom of it. But you have to learn how to detach yourself from the situation. I wish I would let me pull a couple actual tarot cards for you, because I feel like that for me will be easier to interpret. So let's just pull a couple clarifiers here. I'm hearing coming apart. So I'm not sure what that means to you. Okay. Okay. So things are moving very fast. Um, and it's like the dust is being swirled up, and it's things are getting confusing and hard to see. But things are not going to um the cycle will not close. So I feel like they're not going to get away with what they've done. And then you come out here on the end as the 10 of Pentacles. And so, as far as your finances go, like, you're going to be fine. Like, you're not going to have to pay for the, I'm wanting to say misgivings, but you're not going to have to pay for what other people have done. Your finances are fine. And again, just to reiterate that, you've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So, and the Fool. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. So you're good, girl. Like, you are not going to have to pay for what others have done. It's all going to come around back into your favor. Let's see. Did they open a utility bill? So yeah, I mean, as far as the utility bill goes, I'm not 100% sure on if they, but it looks like somebody's trying to pull something over. So if it looks like somebody was opening up a utility bill in your name, then that was them. But it's not gonna come back around on you. So you're not gonna have to pay for that. Yeah, again, got the Hanged Man. So it might take a while for things to get resolved. Seven of Cups in reverse, so eyes being opened to the whatever's fraudulent here. And the Four of Wands in reverse, so that thing it just not becoming stable for them. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I hope that helps. Sorry, sometimes it's not always just so easy as yes or no. Emily Rosa, hi, hello there. If you have a question you'd like to ask, feel free. Let's see here. So I got a Rider-Waite for Christmas, and in the, gosh, how long have I been reading tarot? Since I was 17, so 14 years. And as long as I've been reading tarot, I've never had a Rider-Waite, and I got one for Christmas, and I'm trying to connect with it. I know so many people connect with this deck, and it's easier to teach when people have like a similar deck or the same deck. So I'm trying. All right, yes, Emily, go ahead. Ask your question. I'm going to try it with this Rider-Waite, and if I feel like I'm not connecting with it, I'm just going to use my trusty other deck. So what is your question, Emily? I'm going to burn a little more juniper here, just to kind of clear out any other energy from past questions. All right. What we got here? What is coming towards me? Life has felt a bit mundane, and I am so ready for new things and change. What's coming towards Emily? What is coming towards Emily? Life got for Emily. What is coming towards her? Ooh, the Page of Cups is the first thing that came out. So it looks like there is like a new offer coming your way, possibly romantic, if not just something that kind of tugs on your heartstrings. The 8 of Wands, the Lovers in reverse. Okay. Okay, and on the bottom here, we've got the 3 of Swords in reverse. So that kind of tells me, for me, that's like your heart coming out of a painful situation, like finally being able to let a painful situation be in the past. Okay. And definitely, so there's a lot of stuff that's up in the air. So it's like, where are these swans gonna fall? Um, okay. You have the lovers in reverse, so that may be leaving a leaving a situation in the past, finally being able to leave it in the past. Um, Choosing no, the lovers to me also speak of like a choice, um, and just choosing no. And sometimes you just choose no, and that's okay. Um, okay, and we've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. So to me, that speaks of like it's not going to be so much work anymore, like being able to set down the burden and um just like not having to carry it around with you anymore. um okay, and then we've got the Nine of Wands. So I definitely feel you still feeling like protected, like wanting to protect yourself, but being able to kind of like open that door and peek out and be like, hey, like maybe I will open the door on a new opportunity. Maybe I will allow for something to come in. Um, but I'm still going to be a little bit protected. I'm still going to be guarded because I'm not going to let what happened to me before happen again. Um, but maybe we'll peek into this and see. So I definitely feel there's new things coming your way, and you're definitely going to be able to let go of just some old baggage to be able to let that in. So yay. Oh, I just want to send you so much love. Send you a little Reiki pop if you wish to receive it. I hope this helps you move down your highest vibrational path forward into the happiest life that you can be in. I hope that you're led with your highest self, your wisest, most loving, most intelligent self towards your biggest blessings. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's see. Zeneb. Hi, will me and my Usman reconcile in 2022? Okay, Zeneb, let's see. Thank you, Emily. Okay, Zeneb. All right. Oh no. Hold on. Where did everything go? Okay. Sorry. My boyfriend's calling me. So I'm gonna have to go soon and call him back, but I will finish answering this question. All right, Senab, will you and Usman reconcile in 2022? Okay. Of your reconciliation in 2022. Okay. So we got the Two of Wands. This is waiting for a return on your investment, waiting for um what like you've invested your energy and your love into this, and this is you just kind of waiting, looking out on the horizon, and like is this going to happen? We've got the Eight of Cups. So this is definitely walking away from a situation where things emotionally just did not work out. Um, and we've got the Three of Wands here, which is like there are so many different paths to take. So it's not like there's just one set outcome that's going to happen. Um, but I definitely feel that there's going to be a brand new, like whatever it is to come is going to be brand new and different. Um, shoot. Sorry, guys. Um, Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a call and it keeps ringing onto my computer. I'm gonna have to go here soon. But whatever is gonna come is gonna be brand new and different. So let me just pull a couple more clarifying. Will there be a reconciliation here? Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse jumped out. Let's see. Hmm. Clarify. Will there be a reconciliation here? And the Emperor. Okay, and the Ten of Cups in reverse here. So what I'm feeling is there is a imbalance in energy from your side of things, like kind of like wanting more and like pulling energy from the situation and not filling up your own cup. And I feel like he is like doing his own thing, trying to build his life, building this stable situation for himself. And it's like the imbalance is there. So the advice that I would give to you would be to go inward, get yourself to a point where you're the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, um, and just kind of like be that mirror for the situation to where, excuse me, to where you're more attractive to the other side, to the partner. And he may or may not come back, but if you get yourself into that place and you feel good, you're going to attract more blessings and more beautiful things your way. And then maybe someone will pop in that fits you even better than he does. But for right now, I don't see a reconciliation happening. With the energy that you're giving to the situation. So there's going to be need to be a whole paradigm shift and a whole different, a whole change in your energy moving towards the situation for things to actually like work out the way that you would really want them to. But once you can do that for yourself, I definitely see things like there's so much potential here. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, let's see. Um, Hold on. See if I can. I don't want to call him back on a live. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna end this live stream. Anybody who's here that has a question, save your question and come back. I'm going to end this. I'm going to make a call really quick, and I am going to be back on live here in like 5 minutes. So come back and ask your question in about 5 minutes. All right. Sorry, guys. Bye.